So now I do have this question for you though. Um, so let go with that, right? The government want to track and and all that. So you said you already said that, and I do agree with you on that. The technology itself is decentralized, right? Everything is out there, and actually that's how you remember Quadrica, the
Canadian exchange,
scam Canadian exchange, right?
the
That's
scam.
how he got, yes, that's how actually he got tracked because his public address, even when he after he died, his public
Was still
address was
active.
still actually exactly right. It was still active, right? But
Yeah.
now my question is this though. Don't you feel like without the KYC, let's assume that is a control thing, right? Without the KYC, is making it more tough for them to track people like that. Because we want it or not, the tool is not the problem. Is the usage, right? Is whatever human being choose to do with it, right? So we take this Canadian case, 250 million, right? And
Hmm.
apparently he's quote unquote he died and gone with it, right?
Hmm.
Leaving maybe I guess 50 million to his wife or whatever.
Hmm.
So don't you think it's more complicated without the KYC when bad thing happen for the government or for authorities to start digging in than
Um,
not having at all the KYC?
no, I don't think so, because they have ways of, doing some, forensic analysis, right? Uh, to kind of trace you back. If the government, if the FBI or those people really want to catch somebody that has done something really bad,
Mhm,
okay, I'm not gonna say it's easy because I don't know, but I know they can do it.
mhm,
It's fairly easy for them. Well, recently they recovered, what was it? There was a hack of an exchange, um, years ago. Years ago, I can't remember the name of the exchange, but last year they caught the people.
mhm.
They caught
The
them.
track back.
Yes,
Mhm,
because there was something about the private keys that were, I don't know, these guys are sophisticated, but apparently not smart enough. They left their private keys somewhere on like a Google Drive or something like that. And the FBI was able to triangulate, cross reference, and find it and lock their phones. And they got them. Now, these guys, when they were doing this, KYC was not the norm. There was not a whole lot of KYC stuff, right? So, my honest answer, embracing more of the blockchain crypto ethos, um no, it's not needed. The government does not need it, right? We are supposed to be free individuals. Think about this, okay? How many of those instances have happened in crypto, just crypto, and we didn't know who he was?
almost none because they're always
Exactly.
almost none.
Exactly. If they want to
Mhm,
find who you are, okay, they'll find you, right?
mhm,
And those people that Quadriga said, like you said, there was no KYC at the time,
mhm,
but they know
mhm.
the address, right? And they can do some cross-referencing where they say, okay, this public address is transferring, withdrawing to this other address. So you can do some triangulation to see who is associated with that address. There's somewhere, somehow, something happened there, and you can say, oh, it's most likely this person. And if you really want to get them because they embezzled, stole whatever,
Yeah.
like whatever the amount, usually is large amounts, they'll be found, right?
Mhm.
So because of that, my answer is, I would say categorical, pretty much. Again, is my opinion. It's not
Yes.
needed. I make another point, okay?
Mhm.
Um, most people that you know, okay, most people that you and I know, okay, are not crypto millionaire, right? Most people that you know is, hey, I work here a little bit here and there. I have a little savings.
We call them everyday people, right?
Everyday people, right? Um,
Mm-hmm.
so you hear about this blockchain, this crypto stuff, and you understand that is the future, and there's an opportunity here for you to um, not leave your money in the bank that is. Don't get me wrong. You need to have money. The system requires cash and dollars and euros, and it requires that. So you need to have that. No question about that, right?
Mm, mm, mhm,
But most people that you and I know, everyday people like you call them, they um it's just small amounts, you know, a couple $100, a couple $1,000, um, that you save here and there, believing that, hey, I should divert some of the money that I have in savings now. That is not, it is being inflated away, right, by the government printing money, right? And I'm going to save some of it into something that has the future to hold its value, right? Most of us, it's not, we don't have millions,
mhm,
right? So what is there to be afraid of most of us? You understand what I'm saying? The
mhm,
majority of people there, okay, the big majority retail is smaller amounts, right?
mhm,
You can call it, there's not too many wallets that have a whole Bitcoin, right? Half a Bitcoin. There's not a whole lot of people, right? So the amounts that we're talking about in general, they are not like earth-shattering amounts.
mhm,
So if everyday people deal in the hundreds and the thousands, come on, like why is the government afraid of us? You understand what I'm
mhm.
saying?
Yeah.
So
Now, go ahead.
that's what makes me think that in crypto, where we are, where the market cap is now, right? And all of that, they just want to be able to control. They want to be able to see what you're
Hmm.
doing, because the
Yeah.
KYC ties your
I'll
private address to.
yes.
So that's my
I love
opinion.
this. No, no, and is perfectly respected, and the audience know we're not gonna stop saying it. You don't just trust what we say. We're not here to give any financial advice, any legal advice, and all that. We're sharing information because from sharing come the awareness. That's our goal. And then with the awareness, you do your engagement the way you want it. You take the action the way you want it. But one thing we do believe in is that principles will always guide our human development and then economic development.